Hey there, food fanatics. Welcome back to the kitchen, where the past meets the present. Today, we're cranking back the clock and exploring 31 vintage kitchen gadgets that will make you say, they used that? From quirky contraptions to ingenious inventions, these tools were the backbone of every kitchen back in the day. We're talking pre-electric, pre-plastic, just good old-fashioned ingenuity and elbow grease. These gadgets were built to last and have stories to tell. So whether you're a seasoned chef or just starting out, get ready for a heavy dose of nostalgia. Let's get cooking and discover the magic of these timeless kitchen treasures. Before the electric mixer, there was the rotary egg beater. This hand-cranked wonder whipped cream, emulsified sauces and beat eggs into a frenzy. Simple, reliable and built to last, much like our grandmothers. This vintage meat grinder was essential before pre-packaged ground meat. Clamp it onto your countertop, feed chunks of meat and crank away for fresh, flavorful ground meat. Talk about farm to table. Forget store-bought butter. Homemade was the way to go. The butter churner transformed fresh cream into thick, luscious butter. It was a workout, but the taste was worth every drop of sweat. A common sight in kitchens across the land. The secret to light, airy cakes and biscuits? The flour sifter. This hand-cranked tool removed lumps and aerated flour, resulting in fluffier baked goods. It's a small step with a big payoff. Trust me, folks, sifting your flour makes all the difference. This is a potato ricer, the key to the smoothest, fluffiest mashed potatoes. It gently presses cooked potatoes through a fine mesh, avoiding gluey texture. It's a game changer, folks. The cherry pitter made quick work of cherry pits, saving time and hassle. It wasn't just for cherries, it worked for olives, dates and small plums too. A versatile tool that saved many a frustrated baker. Forget electric coffee grinders, it was all about the hand-cranked coffee mill. These grinders were more than tools, they were conversation pieces. The aroma of freshly ground coffee beans was a sensory experience. And the taste, it put instant coffee to shame. The apple peeler and corer made quick work of apple prep. Impale the apple, turn the handle, and voila! A perfectly peeled and cored apple. A real time saver, especially during apple season. The vintage egg separator made egg separation a breeze. Crack your egg into the separator and the yolk is caught while the whites slip through. No mess, no fuss, just perfectly separated eggs. The bread dough kneader reduced the strain of hand kneading. It didn't replace elbow grease but made the process easier on the wrists. And who doesn't love the smell of freshly baked bread? Forget electric waffle makers. They may be convenient, but they lack the charm and authenticity of the old-fashioned methods. It was all about the cast iron waffle maker, a kitchen staple that stood the test of time. Heat it over an open flame, pour in the batter, and let the magic happen. Press down the lid firmly, ensuring an even cook. The result? Waffles with a crispy exterior and fluffy interior, a perfect balance of textures. So good, you'd swear they were made by a short-order cook in a bustling diner. A true taste of nostalgia. Before espresso machines, there was the percolator coffee pot. It cycled boiling water over coffee grounds, creating a rich brew. The sound of the percolator gurgling was comforting in many households. The handheld whisk was essential for whipping cream, beating eggs and mixing batters. It wasn't as fast as an electric mixer, but it got the job done. Plus, using a whisk is a great way to work those arm muscles. The rolling pin, a kitchen staple for centuries, is essential for rolling out dough. Vintage rolling pins, often made from wood, were sometimes weighted for extra efficiency. Rolling out dough is a sensory experience that takes us back to simpler times. Before electric can openers, opening a can was a test of strength. The manual can opener with its sharp rotating blade required elbow grease. It wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. The cast iron skillet is a kitchen workhorse, durable and versatile. It heats evenly and can be used for frying, baking and roasting. A well-seasoned cast iron skillet can last for generations. The hourglass egg timer was a staple in kitchens for generations. Flip the hourglass when you put your eggs on to boil, and the sand would trickle through. A simple yet effective way to time your eggs, and it looked stylish too. The pastry cutter or dough blender is essential for making flaky pastries. The sharp blades cut through cold butter, creating flaky layers. Next time you're baking, reach for the pastry cutter and see the difference. Forget store-bought ice cream. Homemade was the way to go. The hand-cranked ice cream maker was a summer staple. Fill the outer bucket with ice and salt, pour in the mixture and churn. It was a labour of love, but oh so worth it. The toasting fork was used to toast bread over an open flame. Spear a slice of bread, hold it over the fire and rotate for even toasting. The result was a perfectly toasted slice with a smoky flavour. The vintage cookie press was a staple in many kitchens, especially during the holidays. Fill the cylinder with dough, choose a disc, and press the lever for perfectly shaped cookies. It was a fun and easy way to create beautiful and festive cookies. The jelly strainer was essential for making clear, smooth jams and jellies. Suspend the strainer over a bowl, pour in the fruit mixture and let gravity do its work. The fine mesh caught seeds and pulp, leaving clear jewel-toned jelly. The butter mould shaped homemade butter into decorative designs. Press softened butter into the mould, chill, and unmould for a beautifully patterned pat. It added a touch of elegance to your table setting. The handheld nutmeg grinder was essential for grating fresh nutmeg. Twist the grinder over your dish for fresh nutmeg, adding warmth and spice. A small touch that made a big difference. The cheese grater with built-in storage was practical and space-saving. Grate cheese directly into the container, pop on the lid and store in the fridge. A simple but effective way to keep cheese fresh and organised. The lard press was essential for rendering and storing cooking fat. Fill the press with rendered lard, apply pressure, and the liquid fat is forced out. A messy but essential process for many households. Tin cookie cutters conjure up memories of childhood baking sessions. From simple shapes to elaborate designs, they were essential for festive cookies, often passed down through generations, making them true family heirlooms. The butter curler created fancy butter curls for special occasions. Press the curler into cold butter and twist for delicate curls. A simple way to add elegance to your table setting. The handheld food mill was essential for making smooth soups, sauces and purees. Crank the handle and the rotating blade forces food through the perforated disc. A bit of a workout, but the results were worth it. Before granulated sugar, sugar came in large cones or loaves. Sugar nippers broke off chunks of sugar for baking or sweetening beverages. A simple tool, but essential for any household that used sugar regularly. The meat tenderizer mallet was used to tenderize tough cuts of meat. Pound the meat with the mallet, breaking down tough muscle fibers. A brute force approach, but it got the job done. Well, there you have it, folks. Our delightful journey through the world of vintage kitchen gadgets. We hope you enjoyed this nostalgic trip down memory lane, exploring 31 unique and fascinating kitchen tools from the past. These tools are a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of past generations, showcasing their creativity and practical solutions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more culinary adventures and historical insights. Until next time, happy cooking and may your kitchen be filled with joy and delicious memories.